Jaxon, how do you feel like you did out there?
Did good. It's always good to be back in Columbus, be back in my home, and get back out there with CJ. I thought we did a smooth, clean job. We'd like to have some ball back, some routes back, but I'm always going to think that. But I'm just blessed I get to walk off this field healthy, and I give thanks to the Lord.
Who have you been talking to? Any conversations with teams?
Yeah, a lot of conversations with a lot of teams. So, April 27th should be a fun day, and we'll see who gets me.
Maybe the last time throwing with CJ in Columbus, in front of a crowd of people at least, just to share this moment with him. What did it mean for you?
Oh, it's a blessing. I mean, my best friend, to be out him, and for me to be out here supporting him and him supporting me, it definitely makes everything, the transition, real smooth. So I'm definitely blessed to, share this opportunity with him.
What do you think that you've shown to people over this past month that you didn't get a chance to show during the season?
Yeah, I just, my route running, my abilities, the ability to catch the ball, the ability to get open. I mean, there's no guys out here guarding me, but I feel like, if you can see it, you can tell that, I'll be able to get open on, defenders in the next level.
What were you hoping to show today? Maybe that you didn't show at the combine, or to improve on today?
Oh, definitely. I feel like I wanted to show my quickness, my lateral movement more than I did at the combine. I felt like I did a smooth and was really clean at the combine. Here, I just, try to let my hair down, so to speak, and, just show my moves and my creativity that I have.
Ryan, just running out of moments to see CJ here at Ohio State, just to share this with him and see him do his thing one more time.
Yeah, no, I thought that was as good as a workout as I've seen. I thought the ball came out of his hand great. He seemed relaxed, was on the money. He's just, did a great job today.
However long guys have been here, 3-4 years, to see them go through all of that hard work, that process of being in a moment like this to show other people what they can do, what does it mean for you to help develop them to be here?
Well, for all these guys, it's kind of what they dream about as they go through the process. And you can see some of our players who are out here today, they can kind of envision themselves in this situation as they kind of finish their college career here, as they head on to the next phase of their life. But did a great job. They worked really hard over the last couple months to get themselves in great shape, and it showed.
Is there a small part of you that watches him today and goes, still get eligibility?
Oh, there's a big part of me. I can tell you that right now. We got 3 guys in here who are out as juniors, leaving early. I was just talking to a couple of the coaches. Yeah, there's a big part of me that hates to see them leave. Yes.
Do you think Ryan Jaxon really proved something today? It seemed like if there was one guy that could really help him something, it was Jaxon.
Well, I think it was great for everybody to see Jaxon back out there. You can see his quickness. You can see his ball skills, speed. He ran good today. I think it was 4.48. And it's just great to see him back on the field. And I think, I heard a bunch of great feedback from the coaches and some of the personnel as they were watching.
Seems like every draft cycle, you guys have a guy who everybody kind of questions. Justin a couple years ago. This year it's Jaxon. Do you ever sit back and think, what are these people talking about with Jaxon?
I think it's a cycle, and we talk to the guys a lot that there's a certain time of the year where they're going to try to question everything, and they're going to really try to figure out as many things as they can. It's kind of like they try to figure out what are the weaknesses, and that's all part of the cycle of this process, I feel like, and then just being transparent and just being the way that our guys are, and it'll be the same thing with Jaxon. He's doing an unbelievable job. You could see how good he looked today, and certainly going back on his production. I still say it all the time. There's not very many guys I've ever seen cover him, so he's going to have an unbelievable career in the NFL.
On the other side of that, does that kind of help you be able to explain to those guys, like, hey, this is just kind of chatter?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is all about guys getting an opportunity, and then it really comes down to what they do with that opportunity. And so, hopefully they can find the right club that, can help them continue their career and have long careers and get into their second contract, and that's the goal here.
Right, you talked before about this, about just kind of your thoughts on CJ's day.
Yeah, CJ, awesome. Again, probably as good as a workout as I've seen. Not only when I was coaching, but now since we've been here, we've had a bunch of guys go through this process, and that was as good as I've seen. The ball came out of his hand. He was accurate down the field. I thought the ball had pace on it. He was accurate. He was loose. Threw the ball well on a run. All the above.
You've talked before about the one guys to shut out noise, and that hasn't always been easy for CJ. How is he sort of handling right now all the speculation and things like the Panthers trading up, bringing a big crew here?
When you come to be the quarterback at Ohio State, it is almost like a test to go see how you can handle it in the NFL. And I've shared that with some of the personnel and some of the folks that I've met with here is, if you can handle being the quarterback at Ohio State, then you can handle being in the NFL. And I think he's passed all of those tests, and he'll continue to do that.
Who do you compare him to? Like,
One last time.
Yeah, what's this experience been like to go from somewhere from the Intentional Orange to now, one step away from being drafted?
Yeah, it's kind of surreal, you grow up, want to dream of being in the NFL, but and you want to do that and you work for it, and to be on the doorstep of that, it's a blessing.
How do you think you did out there today?
I feel like I did good. I feel like I was really able to show off, my explosiveness and, just my ability to, bend the edge and things like that.
Have you been having any conversations with teams and stuff?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like I've talked to a bunch of teams at this point. I don't even know all of them, so I couldn't tell you. But I feel like I definitely been talking to teams.
Did you have a favorite team growing up?
Nah, I didn't.
Did you follow much of the NFL?
I used to watch football, but I wasn't a diehard of any team for real. So
You've seen this day before from the perspective of a guy that wasn't necessarily going into pro day, but now you did.
Yeah.
Just what did you learn from those years of being part of this atmosphere and then now doing it?
Honestly, you really can't prepare for it. You watch guys do it and you get the feel of what's going on, but being out here and doing the drills is different than just watching. But then once you get out there, it's just football. You've been doing. It's like we do it every single day before practice, so it's nothing different.
Speaking of things that you can't prepare for, how do you go into meetings with teams of those interviews? It's a completely new thing.
You can actually prepare for those a little bit.
Okay.
So
how do you do that?
Just talking to meeting with my agent and things like that. Getting guys who are former GMs and things of that nature. Talking to me and feeling and asking similar questions they're going to ask. Just being prepared and then really just be yourself. They're trying to get to know you and just put your best foot forward.
What's been the weirdest part of this process so far? Like a weird question you've gotten? Just what's been the thing that made you go, good job?
It's a lot, but I really can't put my finger on one. Sometimes in the back of my head, I just be like, what? But it's like I said, it's a blessing. So
Jack, what do you think you've shown folks the last couple of weeks that will set you apart to a certain extent?
Yeah, getting out here just confirming that I'm athletically I'm not normal, confirming that on the field, getting guys to see that first person, be like, oh yeah, this dude really is that explosive, that fast, that twitchy, that long, that strong, things like that,
You feel like your best football is definitely ahead of you?
Most definitely.
Is that your sense?
I really do, and I have right now I have that drive to go get it. I really want to, prove people who, believed in me right,
Yeah, but sometimes it takes a while, right?
Everybody's path is different, so.
By the way, you're standing long jump. How long was that?
It was 10-3. It was all right. It was all right.
That's pretty good.
It was all right, yeah.
Why no 40 today?
Just reason.
Running out of moments to share with CJ on this field, just to have this day with him, what did it mean for you?
It meant a lot, man. I think CJ is definitely one of the best teams I've had. Maybe also one of the best friends I've had too. So it's had to see our time come to an end here, but wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Just to experience a pro day, I know it's not yours, but what does it mean for you to see what it's like and get to go through it?
Good. It was good. Definitely very nerve-wracking beforehand and kind of didn't know what to expect, but running routes on the air is something we do every day, so it's just another day for us.
A lot of talk of what Jaxon can do because they didn't get a chance to see him last season.
Yeah.
Just what do you think that he proved to people that you guys already knew in this locker room?
He can do everything. I think you guys saw him play outside today. The majority of his time here, he played a lot of slot, but he can play outside, he can play inside, he can line up in the backfield. We do so many things with him, and his ball skills are off the charts. So Jackson's a special player. I can't wait to see what we do at the next level.
Just your impression of how everybody performed and being part of this.
It was great, man. A lot of hard work goes into it to see everybody perform and succeed was definitely great to see.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.